Hey, this is Audie Astor with B Sharp and C, and I'm getting ready for my big move. We're going to move into South Carolina, and this is probably going to be one of my last videos before I actually get to South Carolina and get settled. But I want to do an artist I haven't done in a while. This artist is Gigi Lana. She's doing Foolish Heart by Steve Perry. And the thing I like about not only is Gigi Delana's vocals really good, but usually the arrangement and the musicianship is fantastic in her videos. So this is something I haven't reacted to yet, so this will be a cold reaction. I do know the song, so that's about it, but I don't know this rendition of it. Right there is going to pop up a little clicky thingy for my new song, My Own Name, but that's about it. Let's get started. Oops. I want the captions off. All right, there we go. Just listen to this. That's harder to do than it looks. You want to make sure the microphone picks up your voice, so the voice has to be strong enough. Excuse me, but the voice can't be too strong, or else you'll ruin the subtlety of the breathiness and just barely using your vocal cords there, but getting it out in such a way that it just sounds so good. But you got to lean into the mic. So it's things like this that I like to see. I like to see a singer understand what he or she is doing with their vocals, but also with the microphone, which becomes an instrument in and of itself, because you use that microphone depending upon how the microphone is set up, how sensitive it is, how the equalization is, how everything is. A singer understands what they need to do with the microphone so they can get subtleties out, because she's not belting in this song. This is all pretty subtle, but you have to still use your vocal cords in a way that she's putting so much nuance in it, but you want to make sure that the microphone picks it up. See that? Sorry, just watch. The little feeling. After she sings the word feeling, she just kind of uses the back of her throat, but it's not easy.
I can't seem to win. Love's knocking on
Here she leans back. She understands how the microphone is set up, because when she hits a higher note and she's not using that throaty, airy sound, she backs up away from the microphone. And there we go. How far away now she is from the microphone. Now she's belting. Nice run. She's like a good 8 inches, 10 inches away from the microphone. And that's for good reason. So that guitar work in the background, I always call that like the background guitar solo. It's a guitar solo that's really not standing out. It's just notes. But you know, a lot of good rock songs have that. It's a way to kind of allow the instrumentation to continue and to be featured, but to keep the focus on what's the vocalist going to do next. Excellentissimo. Subscribe now to my channel. All right. It's, I don't know why, but my mouse and my keyboard communication with the actual USB stick is really slow, and it's driving me nuts because I hit my keyboard and nothing happens. But anyways, that was all Gigi right there. Of course, the instrumentation was fantastic and the musicianship was amazing. But the way that was arranged, they didn't make any of the instrumentation actually jump out at you. It was kind of like, let's really feature Gigi's voice. And she went from the first 2/3 of the song. It was very breathy. She was leaning in close to the microphone and using a lot of like the top of her vocal cords in this real like subtle, breathy way of singing. And then the last third of the song, really the last, chorus, leaned back and then just belted it out in Steve Perry style. And I think it really does show a lot of what Gigi Lana is capable of. And I've noticed something. When she pronounces a word that has an O in it or an OR sound before, she's able to do things with that syllable that she doesn't do with other syllables and other vowel sounds. And I've noticed that in a lot of her songs when she's singing something with an O, when her mouth is oh, like shaped like that, it unlocks in her the ability to actually get really guttural and really strong and add a lot more strength to it. And I've noticed that about her. Um, but that's the same thing with me as a vocalist, and I'm not that good. If you listen to the song that I pointed to earlier, you'll realize I'm not like the greatest vocalist. Um, but that's something I've noticed about me. There are certain vowel sounds and certain sounds that I actually prefer to sing. And there are times when I'm writing lyrics that'll be like, I don't want to end this line on an A. I want to end it on an O. So how can I change the words so that it ends in O on both lines so it rhymes? Believe it or not, those are things that, if you're a vocalist and a songwriter and you're writing the lyrics, you have that ability to say, I need to change this word because I don't want to end it on an A sound. I want to end this line here on an O sound. I like what I'm doing with the O sound right here. So, how can I change the last word of the line before it so I could make this rhyme? Those are things that happen. And I've noticed that with Gigi, I've reacted now to a lot of songs of hers. She's amazing all over, but there's a certain sweet spot, like certain syllables and sounds and vowel sounds that when she sings, she's really able to conjure up something like otherworldly. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. This is Audi Aster with B Sharp and C.